Hey, everybody. This is your daily dose of all things royal. Welcome back, my gorgeous, good looking friends. So, it appears in the United States, Meghan and Harry are not even worthy of a cover or even just a small part of the cover in US tabloids. So, what we're seeing now are these frequent cover stories with Heat magazine. And I do believe that this was the magazine that Scobie used to work for. I wonder who got her in there. And once again, you'll notice that the deflection is onto Harry, and it's Harry who needs to change, and it's Harry who needs to adjust and adapt to this new lifestyle because Meghan is hanging out with all these power players. You'll also notice that once again, these invisible children never come up in being a priority. It's always about Meghan and her new career as being Instagram famous. I'm going to read this quick article so you can see exactly how Meghan is playing the media. The article begins. Aside from the brave competitors in this year's Invictus Games, it was founder Prince Harry and his wife Meghan Markle who were front and center for the week's event. Of course, the cameras were keen to capture the former royals engaging in PDA's united handholdings and subtle whispers, but it was also the Sussex's sartorial choices across the 7 days that garnered attention. And a source tells Heat that it was no accident. Color and style coordination seemed to be key for Meghan and Harry, who turned 39 during their trip to Dusseldorf, as fans commented on several of their outfits being matchy-matchy and undeniably slick. Coordinating outfits can be seen as a way for couples to visually demonstrate their unity and present a harmonious front to the public, said PR expert Maya Riaz. But according to our insider, Meghan has even bigger plans for the couple's image, starting with a top to toe Hollywood makeover for her husband, Hollywood Harry. After the prince revealed in his memoir Spare that he never dawdled over the color and style of clothing and was partial to a bargain hunt in TK Maxx back in the day, we're told, he's a lot happier dressing down and not succumbing to this pressure to look like a cheesy celebrity. But Megan's told him 100 times they've got to up their game now that they're under new management and hanging with Malibu stars like the Kardashians. She would love to see him bleach his teeth and look into cosmetic treatments, but he's fearful about going down this path and thinks he'll be criticized if he does. And despite Megan's reassuring him that she still fancies him after 5 years of marriage, and two children, Murchie 4 and 2-year-old little Betty, we're told Harry can't help feeling slighted by his wife's glow up plan. We're told she told him this is ultimately nothing more than a business decision and is reassuring him she still thinks he's good looking, but no doubt his pride is hurt by this campaign to get him fixed and change him. I have to laugh at this because, the way that they're talking about Harry, it's almost like they're talking about him as if he's a dog and he needs to be fixed, meaning having his balls cut off, which we already know that Meghan went ahead and did that a couple of years ago. And you know that the sick woman enjoys knowing that she was able to emasculate Harry so that no woman in the future wants to touch him. It can be hard on his confidence. Former actress Meghan, who credits her legal drama Suits for teaching her about fashion, showcased a varied wardrobe during the Invictus Games featuring chic black neutral ensembles and a glamorous green gown. But her husband also upped his fashion stakes, with Meghan no doubt playing a vocal role in his getting ready process. After all, she did tell Mr. Porter, women have a really good sense of what looks good on men, especially their own man, and in turn, they should want to look good for her. Meanwhile, Harry and brother Prince William have both faced the reality of their thinning hair over the years. In Spare, Harry said that his brother's baldness was alarming and more advanced than mine. And you notice here that this was a chance to take a dig at William. Not only is Meghan berating her husband in public this way, but she's also taking the opportunity to insult William as well by reminding that he has also a bald head, which, by the way, many women find sexy. Many women do not find Prince Harry sexy at all. However, when Harry and Meghan graced the cover of Time magazine in 2021, many pointed out that he had much more hair in the photograph than in real life. And he has learned that while Harry is open to branching out style wise, he's drawing the line at hair transplant or Botox. He's fine letting Meghan pick out his wardrobe as long as she keeps it casual. He's had enough of formal clothes after growing up royal. But when it comes to getting work done, he's dead against it and doesn't want to be a laughing stock, says our insider. Meghan's imploring him to not let what people think dictate his life. Also, hair can be done so gradually, people will hardly notice. They have the connections to get the very best. Why wouldn't they take advantage of it? He's still standing strong against her plans, but you have to imagine he'll eventually crack. Do you see how this is a clapback to all the comments that do you see how this is a clapback to all the comments that Meghan had received about her fashion style over Invictus? I mean, this woman, and I've said this many times over, she definitely has a funhouse mirror inside her head and thinks that she looks good when in reality, she looks like a clown. And it really does begin with taking pride in pressing your clothes with a proper iron. Maybe if she started there, then maybe she could build back some credibility. But overall, the girl is a hot mess. I believe that they see these comments of people commenting on how terrible she looks, not only the way that she looks, but also by the way she smells too. There's rumor going around that she's not so pleasant to be around, and people just don't want to be hugging her. But in any case, whether it be true or not, she does look like she smells. But that's just my opinion. Also, too, I do believe that this couple have seen the comments about Harry's thinning hair and looking like as if he had hair plugs and they weren't taken. And maybe this is a way to clap back to that. We definitely can see that Harry has had some type of Botox and work done, but of course, he doesn't want to admit that. If, that is true. I personally believe that he's going through and doing all of this and nothing is working. And quite frankly, I think Meghan is egging him on to continue doing this because she knows how to break down his self esteem. And if there's the constant threat of her ghosting him or markling him and leaving him for another guy, wealthier and more handsome, you can be sure that she's playing on those insecurities. In fact, I bet that she is definitely playing on those insecurities. Anyhow, that's all I have for you today. I thought to bring this lighthearted article to you to show you how Meghan is manipulating the media, thus shifting any type of negative attention over onto Harry and promoting herself as well as building herself up as this fashion icon. But what do you guys think? Definitely leave your thoughts below. And as always, I will be back with more content. But until then, please be safe and I will talk to you later. Bye.
It was such a fraud.